Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. More Acid Rain World. This is the Field Defensive Perimeter set. It comes with a figure, a Field Cannoneer. It comes with a Field Gnome DG7F. Identification boards ×2, BB shields ×2, AP2 pistols ×1, folding shovel ×1, a Mower NG97E machine gun magazine, tripod, and spade grip, which I've just read from the back there. The figure is not new, so I won't be looking at him in any detail, just really for holding stuff and seeing how it poses with the other accessories. And some of the other stuff is not new either, however, it's a good combination to have, and there are some new bits in here, so I am looking forward to this. Okay, so here is the set. We have some instructions on the front here for the Field Gnome, it looks like, maybe. Let's open it up. Is that one sheet? No, it's 2 pages, so I need to open it, which is a shame. Or rather, a folded page. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. How the tripod works, how the gun works, how the Field Gnome works. I will have to come back to that, I'm sure. So our defensive walls, you've seen this already. I just reviewed recently the halogen weapons pack set, which came with the graffiti versions. You can see that in just the videos if you've not seen that already. Sand Cannoneer, who is not a new figure, but is a pretty cool figure, nice one to have again. And he'll be in the suggested videos as well. We have here, it looks like the tripod, which is new. And that looks like something really, really nice. But I should point out the legs don't extend, it would appear. Okay, so the legs are in that stuck position. We have... this will be the Field Gnome, I'm sure, which I'll look at in a second. Then this huge gun here, which looks like looks the business, man. That's gonna mow down anything almost. What is going on, Acid Rain World? You haven't drilled the barrel. This is the first time I've seen an Acid Rain World gun without having a drilled barrel. Got to say, I'm disappointed. I've just seen there's a little hinge here for this to come down so I can go into the tripod, I'd imagine. But look, there's no drilled barrel. I am disappointed. Then other stuff we have in there. We have the magazine, which is massive. Still won't last very long. We have the sidearm, the pistol for the Cannoneer, folding shovel, and we have the 2 identification boards for the gnome, which I won't be looking at the boards. And the shovel does fold into 3. Which way is it? I've forgotten now. Is it this way? Okay, it does fold into 3 and it does fit on his back, but I'm not going to bother doing that now. Okay. I've done that in a previous video anyway. So let's have a look here. So gun looks amazing, but without having a drilled barrel, I'm just a bit upset about that. What's nice about it though, it does have a cutout, which means it should just slot. There we go. It can slot over the wall for very easy positioning, though you can't really turn left and right very much like that. With the tripod, how does it work with a tripod? Okay, so from what I can see here, these will come down like this or like this. Like this. Looks like that this part will attach to here. Okay, good so far. This, there's some little holes here where this can attach into. Okay, so the gun I've got very far back there, but Looks like it can go into the front as well, which is slightly better. But now my legs aren't touching the ground. Do they extend? I don't think they do. How does that work on those legs? Do they extend? Now I'm slightly confused because these aren't touching the ground and they should be. Okay, let's take this out. I'm not a fan of these friction fits of plastic because as they wear with time, they do get weaker. Oh, I see why. Because they, even though they can do this, if you want to do like a, I guess a tripod like that, that makes sense. That's a very clever design. They also can come down like this for a higher tripod. Very, very smart acid rain. Well, I do like that. Now they will fit onto the feet are designed to fit onto the lips on those sections there. So that's very, very, very smart. And this can fit in here. Okay, and the ammunition, which I said is that gap there, that is where the clip should go. Very clever by me, so getting that wrong. That's what I'm assuming. Let me see. If not that way, then maybe this way. Let's have a look. No, am I wrong there again? Possibly. No, I'm not. I'm right. I can see I'm right. Okay. But there is a, where is it there? How is that going to work? There is a line, you see a little line just inside it, a ridge of plastic that stops it. That's supposed to lock it in place. I'd imagine it's going to be this, which way? You would think it'd be that way because that'd almost tally up with the groove in here, but it's not. It's got to be this way. But there's no groove that I can see that goes across that way. Unless it's this way. Okay. So that works like that, because there's a little groove it can slide into. And I can't tell from the pictures if it's that way or not. Have another quick look. Maybe it is that way. But it will still work, so hey ho. Very nice, then he can go and hold on to those handles quite easily, I would imagine. Or I'd hope. Come on. One hand's in, other hand comes off. Urgh. I was holding on for dear life there. It feels almost too big, if I'm honest. I'd prefer that if there's something to stand on there. But it does look very impressive. Now what I'm really looking forward to is the field gnome here. So I know how the legs pop out because I've got the beholder up there to the videos, which is a lovely set. And I've also reviewed the, there's a couple of them. There's the flea, which is up there, which again is very similar to this again. And they're great sort of drones to have for 1/18 scale for fantasy, even contemporary to a degree. And also the Spitfire, which is the flamethrower one. Let's see how this one compares to those three. So that obviously has to come down. And according to this, it should come up somehow. How's that going to come up? Okay, I see. That will come to the side, it looks like. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. In fact, that looks like a very nasty piece of firepower drone to come across. Look, a drilled barrel here. There's even a drilled barrel on his pistol, but no drilled barrel on his big gun here, which is disappointing. And again, it feels too big or too high, and there's no real tilt, which would have been better. However, small things, considering that you're getting a really nice sort of mounted gun of a tripod, which does look the part. Just that he's got to be kind of far back to shoot it. Okay, so that's the first way he does it, and the other way, with the tripod being smaller, let's just do that as well. Would be what I was doing initially when I was doing it wrong, which is like that, it looks like. So will that work as well? Let's have a look if that'll be straight. See, that's going to be too far down unless this one comes up. Okay, that works as well. That's straight, and that feels a bit more comfortable in terms of him using it and holding it, not quite so high up at his shoulder height. But obviously, there's no protection from a barrier this way. That actually looks a lot more natural for him as well. And then the last thing is that we can see he's got this handle there for transport, and this can fold back under. And there's a handle there too, because let me even hold that to shoot, that'd be ridiculous. Does this come apart? That part here on the top, this part here, this would come off, but I'm guessing it's glued down. Oh no, I'm telling a lie. There we go. So you can take that off if you want, just like on the sniper rifle with Argus, sorry, all those years ago. So that's a nice little detail like that. As for him sort of holding it to shoot it, maybe he has to hold this handle as well. Let's have a look again. That looks, oh, quite. I don't know how he's going to hold that if he wants to shoot that. That's just huge. That's bigger than him by quite some way. I mean, you could do something like this, but he's not actually holding a trigger here. It just looks kind of badass though. Shooting the floor, mind you, but let's get it up a bit. There we go. Of course, now the balance is the issue because it's quite heavy in comparison to him. There. The kickback of that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Okay, this is a great looking set. I really think it's nice. Particularly, I think this this one there, what's it called? I can't remember his name now. The gnome DG7. I think that is awesome. That's such a menacing looking gun, and a really nice sort of system where it can just sort of fold in together like this, and that can fold to the side if you want instead, to, you know, just for storage. Very, very nice. I like this a lot. I think it's a great looking toy. But I would say this is more for the collector, possibly in my opinion, but you may disagree. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out all my other content because there's loads of stuff there in various scales that you guys will be interested in. Bye-bye.